Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. We left Ludington at 6 a.m. this morning. The sun wasn't even up yet, but it was really neat to see all the fishing boats going out to fish for their king salmon. Anyway, we're on our way, and we're hoping to get to Muskegon today, and we know that the wind is already changing from northerly to westerly, which means we'll be taking some wind on the beam. And right now there's no swell and really no waves. That's why we left so early. And I think the weather's going to turn pretty uncomfortable by around 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we're hoping to get in well before that. And then there's some much higher winds and some rain heading our way, so we're going to stay put for a few days. We just wanted to find a place where we can kind of settle down, hopefully put an anchor down this time. We have some projects we want to do and sort of settle down and relax a bit. We've been traveling for a good 6 days in a row for a good 7-hour-long days, so we're ready to take a bit of a break and stay in one place for a while. Hope you're having a great day. Interesting to see that even way out here, there's fishing boats that are even way farther out than us from shore. I guess they're the ones trying to catch the king salmon. Hopefully they're catching lots of fish. But we're seeing them all along this coast, and it is the season for the salmon, so a lot of fishermen out. This part of our passage is super calm. We're really enjoying this calm water. Makes for a very pleasant ride.
The report from the bridge. Today we are on our way to Muskegon. We've just left port. We left very early. It was dark. Right now it's a very flat sea. It's beautiful. Hardly any wind, really no waves. And we are running at around 8 knots, which is really good for us. And we're just a little bit over 1900 RPM. So the engine is purring away. No traffic out here, so we're not dodging anybody. And I think in 2 hours we'll be in Muskegon. So that's the report from the bridge.
We've arrived at our destination at Muskegon, and it's quite a big lake. It's got all sorts of things all around the lake. We are anchored just outside of a marina. You can kind of see some of that behind us here. And it's pretty quiet. And as I turn around this way, you're going to see a cruise ship. It's the Pearl Mist, which I think we saw in Little Current. Anyway, it's there. We can kind of hear their generators running. It's a little bit noisy, but I don't think it's going to bother us tonight. They are actually scheduled to leave, I believe, tomorrow on a cruise leaving from Wisconsin. So they're going to have to cross over Lake Michigan to get there. Anyway, it's kind of interesting to see all this action around here. And the winds are changing a little bit. We're going to stay here for a few days because of stronger winds and some thunderstorms coming up in a couple of days. So we're going to be able to catch up on a few things in the boat, which may have been neglected over the last few days. We've had a lot of travel recently, so it'll be good to catch up on some of that. Hope you're having a great evening. Muskegon is a popular vacation destination because of the expansive freshwater beaches, the many hiking trails and state parks, its historic architecture, summer festivals, and its public art collection. The population is around 38,000 and is the most populous city along the western shore of Michigan. Muskegon is known for fishing, sailing regattas, pleasure boating, and is a commercial and cruise ship port. We're still in Muskegon Lake, but we've moved to a different bay because we have some north winds approaching. In fact, it's already turning sort of northwesterly now, and that'll protect us when there might be some storms coming in. Although we haven't seen any rain on the radar, but you never know, could be a pop-up storm or something. But it's really quiet here, except for the occasional fishing boat that goes whizzing by from the boat ramp just over there. But this lake is really, really big. At the other anchorage, we were near a port for cruise ships, so we had cruise ships next to us, which was really interesting and not particularly noisy or anything, but it seems to be a little quieter, less big ships out here. It's a little shallower. I guess that'll keep the big ships out of here. We'll see how this anchorage is for the next couple of days. Kiteboarders from around the world come here to catch the wave, while family and friends enjoy the area's clean, sandy beaches. We went for a little trip to the beach inside the breakwater, and you can really see the increase in waves out in Lake Michigan versus inside the breakwater. The Lake Express high-speed ferry cruises at 40 miles per hour and makes the trip from Muskegon, Michigan to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in just under 2.5 hours.